right, we have our AFC and NFC offensive, defensive, and special teams players of the week. Now, this video is going to be coming out later than usual because I got busy. They don't release this stuff until Wednesday anyway, so it's not even like I could do it before today. And it's 1:45, so I'm going to do this and go to bed. I'm not even recording my predictions today. I'm going to record that tomorrow and put it out. So this is coming out later than usual. I would have done it and had it ready for the 3 o'clock normal scheduling, we'll call it. I almost want to say launch, but that doesn't seem like the right words. So we'll say scheduling. But I went and saw Adam Sandler. He's doing his I Missed You tour. And he came to my city, and I went and saw him. It was good. If any of you have the opportunity to, I would recommend it. And actually, fun thing is it was him and just a bunch of his friends from, whether it be movies he's done or if they've been on SNL with him. He did a nice little tribute for Chris Farley, but like it was Kevin James was there, Ben Stiller was there. It was just quite a few people were there. So if any of you have the opportunity, now I'm not saying it's guaranteed that all those guys would come to your city, but there's a chance. So we'll get into the NFC Offensive Player of the Week, which is Josh Dobbs. Not a real surprise here. He had a great game after being on the team for 4 days, right? Because he gets traded Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days. And he's not expecting to start. He's not expecting to play. All of a sudden, the starter gets hurt, and he is thrust into action. He doesn't know the names of his teammates. He barely knows the plays. And he had a decent game. So, great for Josh Dobbs. I applaud him, even though he did lose a couple fumbles, and he got sacked in the end zone for a safety. He recovered, and he was able to pull off the win. So that was very, very impressive. And it would have been the most impressive game by a quarterback this week if not for CJ Stroud. So next is the NFC Defensive Player of the Week, Paulson Adebo. He had 7 tackles, 3 passes defense, 2 interceptions. He forced a fumble and recovered one. So it's probably the same play. He forced the fumble and then he recovered it himself. By the way, Josh Dobbs had 158 passing yards, 66 rushing yards, 3 total touchdowns, and a 101.8 rating. The NFC Special Teams Player of the Week is Tressway. He punted 5 times, had an average of 47.8 yards. His longest punt was 64 yards, and 4 out of his 5 punts ended inside the 20-yard line. Let's check out the AFC. All right, now the best performance by a quarterback this week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, CJ Stroud. 71.4% completed. He had 470 passing yards, which I believe was a rookie record. 5 passing touchdowns. I think that was either tied for a rookie record or what is a rookie record. And 147.8 passer rating. Very good game by CJ Stroud. Now, he was on my bench for fantasy this week because he had 3 good games, then he had 3 bad games. So I put him on the bench. Thank God it didn't cost me the win. I was able to win by 0.35 points. My saving grace was that Josh Allen threw a pick and Dalton Kincaid fumbled. That caused a -3 and a -2 points, so -5, which gave me the win. And we took interceptions from -2 last year to -3 this year. Had we not done that, I would have lost. So, very close game. this week, and it really shouldn't have been had I just started C.J. Stroud instead of who the hell did I start? Sam Howell. AFC Defensive Player of the Week is Kenny Moore II. Not a big surprise here. He had 2 pick sixes on number 1 overall pick Bryce Young. Now, Young threw 3 picks. 2 of them went for pick sixes. And this is what C.J. Stroud did. Now, going into the draft, if I was the Carolina Panthers, I would have taken C.J. Stroud. I knew Bryce Young was going number 1 overall, but I would have taken Stroud. And it was nothing having to do with his play. I thought they were pretty even as far as play. I just wanted Stroud because he was a little bit bigger. He's not, 5'9", 5'10" if you use excellent posture. He's actually over 6 feet tall. Like, that was my reasoning for it. And the video I put out a little while ago talking about if I wasn't a Steelers fan, I'd be a Texans fan because they have all these all the players that they used to have and how right now they're in a great spot. They have great foundational pieces. Hello, foundation. Then the AFC Special Teams Player of the Week is Darius Davis. He had 3 punt returns for a total of 104 yards. And he had an 87-yard punt return. Now, if you do take away the punt return touchdown for 87 yards, that's, let me think, 17 yards off 2 returns. That's a little iffy. The 87-yarder is obviously what gave him a good average there. But let's head over to mutt.gg and check out the team of the week for week 9. All right, just like usual, we are going to ignore the past performance Michael Thomas for the Saints, and we are going to be looking at everybody else. Max Crosby for the Raiders got the limited edition. Josh Dobbs, so we got 1 in common there, got the offense. And he has a berry boost, temporarily increases his rating to 93 for 1 week. So he's not even 91, he's a 93. That's interesting. Okay. Then we have Kenny Moore II as the defensive player. That is 2. Aaron Jones for the Packers. Paulson Adebo for the Saints. Wasn't that the... Hey, we got 3. Okay. We got 3 in common. Deontay Johnson for the Steelers, Shelby Harris, Brian Cook, and Dare Ogunbowale. Oh, and it's out of position. Okay. So when the Texans kicker got hurt, he went in and kicked a 33-yard field goal, not extra point. A field goal. It just was the length of an extra point. And he made it, amazingly enough. So it looks like he gets an out-of-position kicker card. That's interesting. Cook, he got a defensive touchdown, I believe, because one of his teammates pitched him the ball back. Shelby Harris for the Browns. I know Deontay had a good game, and then George didn't have a good game, but it was Deontay's first touchdown since Week 17 of 2021. Ben Roethlisberger threw him a touchdown pass before that. So we actually had 3 players in common this week, which is pretty good between the NFL and Madden. So if you guys did enjoy this, do me a favor, leave a like on the button. So if you guys did enjoy this, do me a favor and leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on. I'll see all you guys in the next video. Later.